The PlayStation 2 without a doubt had an incredible library of games, and whilst the PlayStation 3's doesn't compare quite as much, if there's one game series that really only ever grew in quality with every entry, it's probably God of War. Now, personally, I'm not too keen on the handheld spin-offs or the new entries. Truth be told, I've not even played Ragnarok or whatever the newest one is called. So today I would like to focus on the original trilogy, as I truly believe that these games hold up remarkably well. The original God of War is a game that, in many respects, hasn't aged too well. A lot of it is mostly just the same few quick-time events, and it gets old really quickly. However, the narrative and set pieces are really phenomenal and stand to this day. In this game we get introduced to Kratos, our main character, a man who has to deal with the consequences of alcoholism and severe aggression problems. He also has a tendency of committing a lot of heinous acts to a lot of his compatriots. This is especially bad in the big sex scene with his wife. Whilst I really don't recommend going back to this game, it has its qualities. Visually, it's very cool, the music is without a doubt fantastic, and I can't deny that it's really hype to just kill a bunch of enemies like this, but it's just so mashy. I mean, really, sometimes it feels like you are doing the same thing again and again without getting anywhere. Unfortunately, 2 isn't much better in that regard. And while we're on that note, God of War 2 is a weird game. I do think that in a lot of respects it is better than the first, but it's also quite a bit worse than a lot of others. Narratively, this takes place immediately after the events of the first game. After killing Ares and ascending to the throne of the God of War, Kratos has decided to foster yet another child, this time with the goddess Athena.
Athena, you will suffer for this!
Unfortunately, he has also decided that he is not ready to have another child, and so he abandons her. This game instead focuses on Athena and her struggles as a single black mother. It's quite difficult, and honestly, I think the new QuickTime events, while still just as mashy as before, are a lot harder. Thankfully, the set piece variety has improved by quite a lot, so have the visuals. The game actually looks pretty nice for a late PS2 game, and really, I can't praise the visuals enough. Again, the set pieces are awesome, and there's much more variety in the type of QuickTime events that you have to deal with now. Still, I wouldn't consider this all too great of a game, but it is quite solid and remains one of the greatest PS2 games ever made.
The gods of Olympus have abandoned me. Now there is no hope.
And Kratos cast himself from the highest mountain in all of Greece.
And lastly, God of War 3. This game focuses on Kratos' daughter, and is actually a lot slower in pace than the first 2 games, and yet I would not hesitate to call this the greatest game in the series. It might even be the greatest game of all time. I think the slower pace lends itself very well to the greater action-based set pieces, and the PS3's hardware is seriously pushed to its limits almost at launch. It's incredible how good this game is. The more methodical gameplay actually lends itself really well to the story, which is now even more important than it ever was before. Button mashing has been replaced with actually strategic gameplay and awesome combos. I would say that this is the most thoughtful, most intricate, most well-written and beautiful game in the series, while also the hardest and most action-packed. I would recommend anybody to play God of War 3, because this game is incredible. This concludes my brief little retrospective of the God of War franchise. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I would appreciate a like, comment, and subscription. So please remember, like, comment, subscribe. 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 Like, comment, subscribe.